Dane. Again, try and be full and straight Brownie going up for this. Oh, one. Oh.
Did you get a nod from Brownie there, or did he just ignore you, Will?
No. Always. He's saying leg by. That looked like the middle of the bat to me.
Problem with Brownie, he's a bit of a not-out umpire.
I'll try and change it, Rigger. No, down.
Talk us through that one, Will. We'll have your successes and the ones that don't quite go to plan.
Yeah, just feel like Boyley's sitting back quite deep. That's a bit wide. It's definitely not hitting the stumps, which I'll be angry about, but good thing about bowling is you go again straight away. Down. No way.
Oh, Big Dan can't quite get it done on the boundary. Chased it hard, though, for you.
Just the overcorrection, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit straight. Probably hitting the stumps, I'd say. What will it look like? It's a little bit unlucky to be in a gap there, but... Down, in there, one.
Oh, that's a good rock, that.
Yeah, it was a beauty, that. That was well bowled.
Just still sitting back there, eh? Gonna try and slide one with a real low arm. Try and be at the stumps, no width. Low arm, skid one through. Catch it! Lockie! Up, up, up. Lovely, boys.
Good stop, really good stop. Will, that's great from you, mate. Thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate that insight, bud.
All good, guys. Come back again, eh? Wicket first ball.
41 for 1.
At Lotto Mart, we're all about keeping playing online fun. Join the thousands using our games safely and use our dedicated PlaySense tools. Set limits to keep in control of your deposits and spend. Take breaks, pop the kettle on, or take the pup for a stroll. Get reminded. We'll let you know how long you've been playing. With a 24/7 expert support team, we're here to help you play safe at lottomart.com.
5 overs done here, quarter of the way through this chase. Required rate 6.6, so down on the original. Keane. Well, Gus Oliver's just going through his warm-up. It's aggressive. Oh, that's nice from Keane. That's nice from Keane. Now the mix-up. It's all happening here.
Yeah, was he not aware, Fletcher, there, just what was going on? He was down on the ground, so hard to throw with any sort of power. It's a genuine mix-up. He's got to cross it. He's got his glove off, but he's throwing to his end. And throwing with no power, though. He probably wouldn't have actually been able to affect the run out at the non-strikers anyway.
Digs this one in. Keane just trying to extract anything he can out of this pitch here. Well, I mean, interestingly, same time in the game, the Aces were actually ahead. 44 without loss. So I guess it just shows, and it was about this time, just outside the power play, where I thought the Stags really started to step up. They would admit that they weren't overly happy with where they bowled on the power play, but after that, those second and third phase of the game, they were very good indeed. It's a good tight lines. That's nice, that. Just got a big stride in. And that has just hit hard.
Yeah, if you know that the plan is to come in and hit a hard length, let's say whack it in just short of length, using your feet and going to leg a little bit for room and hitting on top of the bounce is a good strategy, good plan.
Square leg in action. And that's the end of the power play. It's a good over from Kane. It's 48 for 1.
Here for a mood lift? Awesome me time. Join from just $17.99 a month. Whatever you're here for, we're here for it. Pure Gym.
Life can be tough, so look after yourself. Drink AG1. Just one scoop of AG1 once a day contains the nutrients you need to support your mental performance, energy, heart health, and immune system. Support your mental performance. Support your immune system. Get started at drinkag1.com.
Here's the power play. The original rate, asking rate was 7, so they're actually eaten into that. They only around about 6.5 runs and over from here on in. Here's Oliver. And the Aces need wickets.
First time we'll see Angus Oliver in the Super Smash on debut today. Here he is getting presented his cap from Will O'Donnell. Proud moment for Gussie Oliver. He'll bustle in, try and hit the wicket hard. And he's got a big role to play. We talk about hitting the wicket hard, Reg, and we've seen it all day. We heard it from Ben Smith, CD coach, earlier on. Bang away on the wicket and let it do its thing. Just enough in it, just enough variation that it could go sideways, could go through the top a little bit and offer opportunities.
Well, it's the missed timing. You're looking for pieces of missed timing, and that's when the wickets will come. They'll be holed out, looking to find the boundary, caught out in the deep. Might get the odd fine edge. But yeah, maybe when you look at the way that the Stags bowled, you're right. They didn't utilise too much variation themselves. They just kept it simple and trusted that the surface would create that variation. But that said, I don't think it's a 139 surface. I think the Aces have sold themselves short.
Yeah, I think we saw some of the sixes that have been hit straight, and they've been offered a little bit more time, a little bit more length in their own half to be able to get back through it. The fuller the ball is, the less impact the surface can have at times, particularly one that's a little bit too paced and that has a bit of variable bounce. So it's crucial for these Aces seamers to be able to hit the wicket hard, get nice and high through their action, use their wrist to really hit the surface hard, extract a bit of bounce and hit the stickers at the bat.
Had enough of that difficult length, tried to change the length of Boyle.
Interesting time outside the power play now as well, because it feels like the surface is more conducive to balls going up in the air than a sort of nick-off, keeper and slip kind of surface. So the fielders out on the boundary now, they can have 5 out of the ring. Feels like there's an opportunity for catches to go up, Time has to be right. Maybe not quite the pace off the wicket that they thought there might be. Interesting time to strangle.
Oh, that hurried on. That hurried on. Boyle was a little bit late on that. Swishes it away, gets away with it. Pretty good first over. Superman smash cricket that for Oliver. It's 52 for 1.
Made with 13 Swiss alpine herbs. Ah, delicious Ricola. Is there anything more soothing for the senses?
Oh, sorry.
Ricola.
Well, you look at that, you think the Aces are winning this match. Stag's line is intersected, it's come back, it's underneath, but you can see that there's no real trajectory. There's no real acceleration in the Aces innings. Now this will be interesting. Ashok, leg spin, coming into the game. What can he do here? There's a little bit of turn.
Yeah, important spell for Eddie Ashok. A little bit quiet in the Super Smash so far. Was injured a lot of last season, out with a shoulder injury. And with a surface today that will offer him a little bit, as long as he puts plenty of revs on it, he could have a real impact. Can turn the ball both ways. Good disguise on his googly. Needs to give it a good rip to allow the surface to do its thing.
Just one, Keno! Keno, in. Nice, Keno.
Good out there, Simon
pace,
Keane.
Keno.
Got around that smartly and cut it to 1.
Yeah, well, it's crucial to cut those 2s into 1s from a fielding perspective as well. Nothing like getting your innings going with a few 2s, retaining the strike, getting into a rhythm.
That is a shot, that is a shot of class from Boyle. He saw he had the length to do it, but he needed a little bit of room. And the key is he didn't overhit it.
God, that is an absolute beauty. That's a pleasure to watch. Jack Boyle just takes half a step to leg stump to open up that room. And look at that, just checked, punched over the top.
Just fractionally over pitched, a little bit too much air. Now, is this some bat or off the pad? It's racing away. Shorter boundaries here today. The ball wins. And it looks like it was just a little edge on it.
Just enough to get it past Cam Fletcher. There's a little bit on the straight side, Eddie Ashok, and just a little tickle. Gee, that's raced away. This outfield's been rapid all day long, as we've been commenting on. These boundaries have been bored in straight, so races away to the boundary.
Poor bowling, Ed. Yeah,
Less friction, isn't it? If it comes off the bat, it just seems to race away, whereas the glancing blow off the pad never seems to pull up. It's a tough start, but Ashok here. 11 runs so far, 1 ball to go in the over. Needs to get out of this one.
Be interested to see how Sean Solier uses his seamers today. He's used 4 so far.
Down.
8 gone, 63 for 1.
At Wren, we design kitchens to your budget, not ours. So get up to 60% off fully built kitchen units with up to 7 years interest-free credit. Plus, in our winter sale, get a Bosch dishwasher for just $149. Go on, your dream kitchen awaits. This is luxury for all, affordable for all. This is the Great Renovation.
Well, it was a good start by Oliver. I know what you mean with the skipper, Solier, the way he bowls. I think he's more comfortable when he can whack it into the surface a little bit. Just short of a length. got to somehow find a way of getting a couple of wickets here, getting some new players and getting some players who might struggle with the time. And it's been a theme all day, actually, with players who have come in and just struggled to time it, but then, you know, used up balls. The Aces have got to get a couple of new players out there and then bowl 3 or 4 overs where they struggle to pick up many runs.
Yeah, tough starting surface. See Jack Boyle, 42 off 30 now. He's been in there for a long time in the whole innings. Started to get to the pace of the pitch and the bowling conditions. Some of them